Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look and ranking the best point guards in NBA 2K26 for my team here on this tier list. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's speed run this a little bit because I'm going to try to get through these relatively quickly for this video. Starting off with Trey Burke. I think because he's 6 foot tall, he has to go D tier. His shot is good and his movement's kind of fun, but I just think that's too small to be viable at this point in the year. D tier for Trey Burke, I think, is reasonable. I think Francisco Garcia is fun and pretty good. I think like low A probably. He's not bad defensively, but he's not what I would consider an elite defender. I think offensively, his Kobe escape, Curry slide, all that is nice. Not an elite slasher though, and I would say his jump shot, while good, is not great. I think A tier is right for him. Draymond, low S. Love the defense. The offense isn't quite on that same level. Jaw escape is super nice, but it's the shot especially that just isn't that elite. I still think he's a very good overall card. Still think he's S tier. Just don't think he's any higher than, or I think he's barely S tier. De'Aaron Fox. I think C tier is fair. He's just not that good. He moves pretty good. He's 6'3". His stats and badges are solid. I just think he's undersized. I don't think he plays that big in terms of his player build. I think as an overall card, he's fine, not great. Dylan Harper. I think B. 6'6", good jump shot, solid movement. Not a bad card. His shot's not great, though. I think B tier is fair. You could move him down maybe, but I think B is fine. Gilbert Arenas is A tier to me as well. I know he's only 6'4". I think he's better than Russ is. He's really good. Big fan of that card. Shot's nice, good movement, solid defender, well-rounded sets and badges, really solid overall card. I am definitely a fan of Gilbert. Penny is not that great to me. I think the size is the only reason I'd still have him in B tier because I just don't love that card overall. I think, honestly, he's just a bit mediocre on the defensive end of the court and in terms of jump shot, just in general at this point in the year. He's, like, fine but not great. You know what I mean? I think that's a fair way to put it. Cade Cunningham. I think S. I think he is. Yeah, I really like Cade still on the offensive end. And I think defensively holds his own too. His shot's nice. He's really good. He's one of the better point guards in the game. Definitely still S tier. Austin Reeves just doesn't do enough. I know he's 6'5", but his defense isn't great. Neither is his movement. And at this point in the year, we're kind of getting to the point where this list is pretty stacked. Like, there's a lot of good cards in this list. I don't think Reeves is that great. I think D tier is fair. Baron Davis. His shot's not very good. I'm going to go D tier with him too. I think it just limits him overall. I'm not saying he's bad, but I just don't think he's absolutely great either. Stephon Castle next up is, I would say I like Stephon. I think he's low-key A. He and one other pick down point guard who we'll get to are still probably A tier. Really solid card. 6'7", great defender, 95 driving dunk, solid enough jumper. Sigs aren't crazy or anything, but he's a good card. LaMelo is still low S tier as well. Him and Draymond for sure. There's a couple other guys as well. This might be a pretty big S tier because there's a lot of like solid point guards still. I think LaMelo, with being 6'7", nice jumper. The movement obviously could be a little better, but he's good defensively too. I still think that's reasonable. Dwayne Wade. I don't like this D Wade card that much. I'm gonna go B tier with him. I know that may sound crazy for 100 overall. I just think his jumper's not that good, nor his movement. I'm not a big fan of D Wade. I think B tier is fair. Oladipo. He's better than De'Aaron is. I think, well, he's actually not. His stigs aren't quite there. Who would I rather run, Oladipo or Penny Hardaway? That's a good question. And I think the answer is Penny because of size. Oladipo's not bad. I like his shot, but he's just small. I think C tier is probably right. Steph, offensively super fun. Defensively, he is obviously a liability. At this point, I think the further and further we get in the year, the more and more it's like Steph is kind of tough to run at this point because of his size. Mathurin just doesn't have the sigs to really be great. He's not bad, but I think C tier is as high as I go with him too. I mean, he's not bad, but I just think high C is probably as good as he can be. Mario Chalmers is better than Steph is, in my opinion. I think he plays more defense, and I think overall he's just a little bit better. I think B tier for him is actually fair. His shot is so good as well. I really like that card. Cooper Flag's best point guard in the game. He's a no-brainer S tier. Kind of by himself, honestly, at this point. I would say him and Shea are still pretty separate from everybody else on this list, but Booker's low S tier too, just like LaMelo. Very solid all-around card. He's got a little more movement than LaMelo does, not quite as much size, but obviously very solid slasher himself. Really solid card. I think he's a little better than LaMelo is actually at PG. Drew Holiday, A tier, really good defender, 6'5", nice jumper, solid card. I think completely reasonable to throw in the A tier. Jokic, B tier. His shot's not very good. He's just tall. That, again, provides a lot of value. I think he is fine being B tier still. Kirk Heinrich, I believe he's got basic SIGs, which really holds a card back. He's 6'4", and his shot's not bad, but basic SIGs at point guard is not great at all. Tyreek Evans, I don't mind the jumper. I think he's better than Penny Hardaway. Not by a lot, though. I think lower B for him as well, just because realistically his shot's not that great. Neither are his SIGs, but he has good size, good player build. He's a solid card. John Wall's A tier. Not S tier because he's just too small, but I think he's a very good 100 overall. I think he's definitely better than D-Wade. No doubt about that. Shea is obviously very high S tier as well. I think he and Cooper are the two best point guards in the game for sure, and I think he's definitely an S tier guy as well. John Morant, fun to use, but undersized at this point. I don't think he's meta enough. I think D tier for him. I like Luka more than Penny. I'm moving Penny down. I think Penny gets C tier. I've had him in B. Honestly, Mario Chalmers I get moved down too because of size. Luka's size is what gives him value. I feel like he does more offensively than Penny does, though. I think C tier is fair for him. Drew Holiday. Sorry, Jalen Suggs. He's very similar to Drew Holiday. Better slasher, not as good of a jumper. Pretty similar in every other area. Maybe not quite as good defensively, but close. Love Suggs. Love Castle. Really good budget PD point guards. Both those cards are nice. Jamal Murray. I mean, he's 6'4". He's got a fine jumper, not an elite jumper, but a fine one. SIGs are kind of meh. He's not special at all. I think D tier for him. Low stamina for VJ Edgecombe makes me put him D tier too. His shot's also not that great. Darius Garland's easy D tier, as is Allen Iverson. Both those cards kind of suck. Wouldn't recommend either of them. And then I think Shea is top 5. He's so good. Even Opal Shea is still an absolute dog. Incredible card. One of the best scorers in the game. I'm a huge fan of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander in this game. Jalen Brunson, again, undersized, limited card. He's D tier for sure. Clyde Drexler is also S tier. He's not as good as Shea in my opinion, but he's better than all the other point guards probably. Shot could just be a bit better, but he's 6'7" with Shea Escape. Really incredible slashing and defense, and I mean, he moves good overall. His shot's just not quite where I want it to be. Jordan Poole, fun offensive card, but defensively, I think he's like not the worst, but not the best. I think he's probably better than the B tier guys. Than the D tier guys, his shot's not bad. But Jamal Murray's D tier too. I'm putting Jordan Poole in D tier if I have Jamal Murray in D tier. Kemba Walker, also too undersized, another D tier. Maybe I just move Jamal and Poole up. You know what? We'll do that. We'll put them low C. That seems fair. Josh Giddey. He and Penny are in the same tier. I think C tier at this point. Shot's not good enough. He's just kind of a do everything okay, but not do anything great point guard. Russell Westbrook's lower A tier as well. I think he and John Wall are both better D-Wades in a lot of ways. I wish Russ's shot was a little faster at this point, but I still like the card, and I still think he's A tier. Still a very good option. Devin Booker's A tier. His Opal's nice. He's not as good as his Dark Matter is, but he's definitely a very good card. Still a for sure A tier guy. Jamal Crawford, like low A tier. I don't love that card's jumper, but he moves good. His stats and badges are solid. He's not a bad slasher. Kind of fun to use. I just wish his shot was a little better personally. Topic is nice. 6'6", good defensive point guard. Smooth release. Just doesn't have an elite release nor elite defense. I think I'd take everybody in A tier over him, but he's pretty good. I think B tier is completely fair. Melo's still S tier, obviously. I mean, he's 100 overall. 9 out of everything, 6'7" point guard with legend badges across the board and like decent movement. I don't love his jumper, but he's definitely an S tier point guard, no doubt about it. Damian Lillard, another undersized, limited defensive point guard. A D tier for him. Jalen Green goes C tier. Paul George escaping a nice jumper, but not an elite defender nor an elite off the dribble threat. Tyrese Maxey's also D tier, lack of size, fine jumper, but overall not great. Darren Fox is a worse version of his Pro Pass card. In fact, Loki could have just kept that card off the list probably, but I'm going to go D with him. Tyler Hero is legitimately solid. I'm going to go A tier. I don't think I'm going to go quite S, but I like him a lot. He's 100 overall, but he's a good card. I mean, he does a lot of things well. I think A tier is completely reasonable for him. I wish, obviously, he had a little more movement, and I mean, player build isn't great on him, but he is listed 6'5". I still think he's not S tier, though. I don't know. Just my opinion. Zach LaVine goes with Draymond, Booker, Ball towards the end of S tier. Great slasher, solid shot, solid movement. Movement could be a little better. Not a liability defensively, though. Good card. I think S tier for him. Dyson Daniels, still B tier. Great defender, smooth jumper, gets the job done. Not a bad card overall. Gary Payton, C tier. Too limited, honestly, in terms of size, SIG, stuff like that. Not a horrible slasher. Very good defender, but again, a little small. I don't hate the card, but I don't love him either. Harden's going to go lower B tier for me, too. Just doesn't have the SIGs. That's the thing about Harden. If he had SIGs, he'd be really good, but without SIGs, he's not good enough defensively to make up for it. Jaden Ivey's really nice. I like him a lot. I don't think he's quite as good as a Suggs, Drew Holiday, Russ, but he's very solid. Really nice release, great slasher. Super solid card. I think he's top of B tier for sure. Anthony Edwards, I guess he's S tier, but nobody has that card for good reason. You have to get that card, you have to lock in like 20 million MT. It's absurd. He is good, but if anybody has him, I think it's crazy. I mean, I know of one person who has this card. TJ Ford, just like with Mario Chalmers, I understand he's so undersized. He's the best. This card is the best shot grade in the game. In terms of pure SIGs, pure jumper. Call me a crazy person, I think I take him over everybody in C tier. And by the way, Steph damn near moves up from C tier as well. I'm putting him at the top of C tier, but TJ Ford's a monster. And then Boogie Fland, honestly, he's not huge. He's like, what, 6'3", 6'4", but he moves really good. His shot's good. He's not bad defensively. I'm going to go low B with him as well. I think that is reasonable. And that is going to wrap up the video. Pretty solid list overall, I'd say. Nah, Boogie Fland goes C tier. I'm moving him down. But yeah, that's going to be it for the tier list. Y'all let me know what y'all thought of it in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button. Leave a comment and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.